whatever. What's a tight end looking like? I need a tight end. Tyler Eifert. It's not bad. I'm just like he trying to move it up. It was like lemon in the morning. Skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning. I had me a pop by the morning. I had me some bricks by the morning. I had a sister by the morning. I got on a mint on the morning. Rats keep me up on the ocean. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture. You got this picture me. Pacific ice on my ocean. Ready for war like I'm Russian. Ladies should never the luggage. My diamonds they tussling. My neck and my belly. They call it for me and they. You want me like me and I look. Yeah, her Rex on her. Yeah, big Rex better calm down. Yeah, if you go around, come around. Yeah, whole squad. Yeah. I'm just gonna sign a whole bunch of people and then I need to cut them.
First opened back in 1975, there's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Lucky 56. Now back to throw. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to lead to a third down. No, check, Patriot!
Oh, I forgot to edit my receivers, so they're looking like some bums. Dude, I don't have a big-time receiver that's going to go up and snag a ball. That's not good.
I got locker.
Had one of... yeah. Having one of those is fucking huge.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively.
I had 3 of them when I had the Saints.
Situation on fourth.
And plus McCaffrey, I was like 4. My starting running back was McCaffrey's backup, so. Or McCaffrey and Dalvin Cook's backup.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
He knows how the offense runs. So, yeah, for the ball.
They're running. Ingram. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
What kind of game are we going to have in store for us? I understand the call here if it's the final 2 minutes and you're losing. But this is the opening drive of the game. That is too big a chance for my blood. But give them credit. They got it to pay off.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here we go now. Blue 90.
Damn.
Ingram again, a first down carry. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
This man is
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second
inaccurate.
down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to
that's what the other dudes probably got
You've
rid
got
of.
to take some pressure off of this young quarterback.
Definitely
and no better way to do it than to establish.
See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my rookie quarterback start every single computer game I have. But then my loser game will probably choose to rock.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
This man.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And an alley to run. There he goes inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can score the play before he gets there.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is right through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Oh, where you find that? Did someone hop in the play?
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Oh, able to avoid him. An excellent way to start the drive there at 18 yards.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They run again on first down. Cook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Yeah, it's a lot. I was in one with, like, I think it's a parody. Somebody always, like, cheating or some shit, so I got kicked. It was a realistic league. And it's like, I remember, the one game I was up, there was like 15 seconds left. I was on my own 5-yard line. And it was just fucking, I'm just gonna run up the middle. And I ended up getting a 95-yard touchdown. I've never been pitched that more in my life.
He's gonna float this one deep inside. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Locke. Now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints add on to their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
I'm Celtic Tigers, man.
More stable punter out
This
to
is
kick
even
it
a good
off.
Dublin team either. The good Dublin team is fucking Shamrocks. Their jerseys
That's
are
fielded
fucking
in the end zone.
lit and their helmets on. But fucking
And all that work, but he
Celtic
stopped
Tigers.
where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now out comes
Oh, and I'm a
Minnesota.
coach, so I can't relocate.
And
I
last
can't
time, not only
relocate.
the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can
I got a good
possession,
secondary
pump the
for the
ball
team,
away,
too.
get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
I can't believe the Raiders ain't fucking
Here's Luck
What's
now
in
on
this fucking
2nd
face?
down.
The block.
Moving the pressure right. Space to maneuver at the 40. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks and runs. He's able to pick up the first down.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine, shocked everyone, ran a sub-4 840.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it's helped his legs along the way as well.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there at 22.
We can talk all we want about
fuck
football
it.
being
I might
a game
trade
of
you Lock and get
strength
off
and
my
brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one
Center
there.
or some
Getting it to
shit.
their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a
Make sure you
matchup
go get
against a
boost on the
linebacker,
play.
maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it.
I know how to play.
Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Good fucking pick.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Luck throwing again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use The back end of the end zone, the sidelines is extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Lott. Left side caught by Diggs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
Oh,
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
No. Check. Patriot. Hurry up. Here we go. Blue 90.
A give. This is Kamara. And an alley to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they?
Some guy that got the Saints
outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
What?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways.
Oh, the other joint
hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
I turned my nigga from a 3-4 to a 4-3. It's still there for all the niggas that left.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
It might be better.
They'll drop to throw.
I really like him.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And great special teams work here. This is knock it on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Hey, well, I should give GM of the year this way I be figuring this shit out.
Now a first down throw. Luck. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Set. 319. 319.
On third down, Mark Ingram. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. And his kick is good. Matches to 6 here. It's 13-7. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Vikings now heading on to the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Around the NFL, an update from a game going on down in Tampa. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
You made all your cuts?
I ain't gonna cut nobody. I'm still signing niggas.
Oh shit! See, we made all your cuts. Cause we in week preseason week 4. That's when you can make your cuts.
Starting the third quarter with Cook. And down he goes. But
I traded away.
Solid way to start
You
the
traded
drive.
away Lock?
13 yards, picking up the first.
Yeah, I got a 1-year experience, 79 picking up
Game
a
is about
receiver.
patience, isn't it? Has had the game he
So who your
expected,
quarterback?
but that run there, that may get him going.
My rookie quarterback,
Maybe that
I
gives
just
him a little
drafted,
juice
and
to
I
do
just
right
signed
struggle,
Matt.
especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always
Hey, you
think
know
to
what I picked
themselves,
up, though,
just
quarterback?
hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And able to rip off
Oh, you
a
picked up
chunk of
Allen.
yardage
Yeah,
before being
that's a
dropped
good
inside the
pick.
40.
Hey,
His arm
Good
strength
pick
is
up there,
insane, and his speed.
22.
that's what I'm saying. You got like 83 or 84 speed.
His arm
Bro,
strength is
Back
insane.
to back
I
good
changed
plays.
my
Have him on
defense
the
from a
move
3-4
on
to a
first down.
4-3, and I moved about 3 or 4 niggas around. I went from like a 72 to like a 80. I still got a huge. Hold up, they ain't got
On
some
first and
niggas
10, Lock. Flushed out right.
Still need to be like a trade.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his
My
use
team,
of
it's not
legs?
gonna be
He's
bad.
what we
It's
call
just
those broken plays.
I'm developing. So.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned,
Yeah.
a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Oh my god, I have bases. My receiving core is good actually. I have the receiver I just drafted for, he's quick development. I have another receiver that's quick development, and I have a third receiver that's a starter development.
Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I had
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running
See,
game.
I'm
for
going
offensive
to 3
linemen versus defensive linemen.
Yeah, go
It's
ahead, man.
essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive
Oh, wait,
lineman so
are we
you can
doing
keep
it
your
again?
balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
These kickers
Damn, we
now,
fucking got blown
it's
out
like we
40
take them for
yeah,
granted.
we
Kicks
can't
like
do
that
that.
used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
Oh shit, Joe.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
God said he
A
ready.
good run there on first down,
Who
and
else
it'll
played
leave him
first?
with a second and 2.
First
kid,
play of the drive. Let's give credit all
and
around. Excellent
I can't
blocking.
remember the
The
last
guy
one.
carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice
Okay.
run.
I think it was actually Zeus to be honest. I don't know. I could check
On
it
second down,
out.
Ingram. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a
That's
third and
one
about 3 to go.
preseason game. I couldn't see.
The Saints on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Oh
Here's
damn!
Kamara
Yeah.
trying to run for it. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
What am I doing? Why am I not running that?
Not the result they were looking for there on third down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show mom that he gets to play in the game.
Appreciate it. Yeah, put a little boy on this.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taking it about the 16. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Around the NFL, third quarter at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. And the Cowboys on the board again. It's a 2-touchdown lead there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game
this
and
team-
others around the NFL. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
That's a Matt
The
Ryan.
defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2
First.
remaining. We'll be back after this.
You got your what, 1090? Good.
Look at the burger.
Oh, it's pass interference. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I got even Matt Ryan might be 38. This man's gonna give me a single.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Finding a lot of niggas,
They're
man.
running again with Cook. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Luck going to keep it on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Oh, yeah.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Oh, the flag. It's PI.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
I do some trades with you too.
They'll try the air now.
I'm talking about we allowed to do trades and shit right now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And we won.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before.
Oh, it's a pick. Who is this dude? This dude's slow as fuck.
I gotta see who I have to sign for this upcoming season, and that's gonna depend on who the fuck I trade. Because if I can't keep that contract, you gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Damn, they're gonna stupid score.
Inside the 40.
Stu playing already?
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Played up too close on Mike Gallup.
Out of the gun. Block. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep.
Oh, bro, I think I just fucked up, dog.
It's
Got like 2 players on
for a
one
Viking
cut.
touchdown. Corey Brown. His first touchdown on the year.
When this shit like
and
pops
the
up.
Vikings have taken the lead here in the
He's
4th
still on my
quarter.
squad. Okay.
Carlson now to add the extra point.
I'm fucking up there now. Oh my god, it's 2:28.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Carlson now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ingram again. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Looking to throw, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now a handoff to Ingram. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Back to throw here. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play.
Oh, we only have one
down.
finish now?
As usual, the
Oh,
hallmark
Josh,
of
you
a
could
good run
submit.
defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of
He's
scrimmage.
still a commissioner.
Absolutely
Send him the week,
nowhere to
Josh.
run there.
I'm in the 4th quarter right now.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag
Because
on
my
the field.
Santa Claus.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
I guess it is.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The return of Cook, a big boost to this Viking offense. Here's 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. From the 50, it's long. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Cook following the penalty. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Cook. Nice footwork at the 25. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
3 minutes.
If you ain't sent the week already, Josh, I'm about to send it.
He did it. He did it.
Oh, he sent over. All right.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing.
You do have coach firing on or off?
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road,
do you have coach firing on or off?
Oh, I don't know. I guess
so for Minnesota, they're on a nice early roll as
no,
they
like,
move to 3-1
since I am a coach, if I do bad, can the owner fire me?
I don't think Bears. So. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll drop down to 1-3, and they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons.